Welcome to Foxtail Adventure. In this episode, we check out the spectacular Carnarvon Gorge. For this trip, we decided to get away to the amazing Sandstone Park, only 5 minutes from the entrance to the Carnarvon Gorge walking tracks. Now this caravan park and camping ground has 360-degree views and you need to be self-sufficient. There is no power, but they do have potable water, a dump point, and they allow tents and swag camping, and they are the only pet-friendly camping ground in the Carnarvon Gorge. The best part about this place is you can watch the sunrise and sunset on different sides of the mountain and enjoy how the light reflects off the rock faces. Sandstone Park is roughly an 8-hour drive from Brisbane, and it is truly breathtaking. The views are absolutely insane. It was quiet and peaceful and so convenient to get to the gorge to check out the national park. Alright guys, so the first walk we're going to do is the rock pool. Let's see how we go. It's only a short one. Right guys, we made it to the rock pool. Only a very, very short walk, so super easy if you're a beginner. And this is just awesome. This is just like 300 meters off the road and you're in paradise. This is just beautiful. It is school holidays, so it is a little bit busy, but you can kind of get a little spot to yourself. There's only one little family down here at the moment, but check this out. This is just amazing. This is so cool. Alright guys, here we are. We are at the start of the main walking track into the Carnarvon Gorge. And I mean, if you want to go all the way, you're looking at a good 8-hour round trip. So 4 hours in, 4 hours out. Depends how slow or fast you walk, I guess. We're not going to be doing anything too crazy today. We're going to try and get to the amphitheatre, which is supposed to be spectacular. The weather's good, it's nice and overcast, so who knows, we might go the full way. See how the legs go. Just want you guys to know that setting up for the crossing of that bloody lake with those stones was sketchy as. Now I've got wet feet. All for the shot, I tell you. This is bloody cool though. We're obviously walking in the riverbed. How cool is this? This has been a really cool walk actually. Really relaxing. Not too challenging. I've been hooking it because I need to get the content, you know. I'm trying to get in and out before people arrive, but it's been really cool. Definitely recommend. amphitheatre, that was really worth the walk. You can keep going down a little bit further, probably another 4Ks, but it's getting too late in the day and we just don't have time. You're probably wondering where Rocco and Enzo are. Obviously, the Carnarvon Gorge is a national park, so doggos aren't allowed, which means Enzo can't come. So Rocco's back at the caravan with Enzo, and he's got a sore back, so he wouldn't be able to do this anyway. It's a challenge, I guess, if you have a sore back, but the walking track is a well-made route, so you do have to cross, you know, a few rivers and stuff and stepping stones and stuff like that, but if you're, you know, pretty fit, no dramas at all. Now I'm going to record this in case I fall over because I didn't wear the appropriate footwear and these rocks are slippery. Oh. See, I was tossing up whether to wear just sneakers, runners, or boots. Definitely wear boots if you got them, because just the slip factor, you don't want to fall over your door and ankle. Pretty much all along this walk you're going to see rock faces like that, and depending what time of day, you know, you walk it, you're going to see different shadows, different light on the face of the rocks, and it's amazing. It's really, really cool. Australia is one of the best places to live, I reckon. Just absolutely stunning. Alright, that's it. Carnarvon Gorge, ticked off the bucket list. That was a beauty. That was a really, really nice walk. If you're used to bushwalking, you'll nail it, but if you're a bit like me and do a gorge walk every now and again, I'm gonna be bloody sore tomorrow. So I think, looking at the watch, just under 10Ks round trip. So yeah, and it took probably 2 hours, and I reckon I fluffed around filming and stuff, so it all up took about 3 hours, but well worth it. You wouldn't expect a gorge like that in Queensland. It's pretty spectacular, so get out and see your own country, man, because that was beautiful. Also, just a hot tip, when you're driving in, drive down to the additional car parking, because if you park in the first car park, you end up having to walk an extra bloody K just to get to the start of the actual walk. So yeah, thank me later. Right, so after a big day walking through the Carnarvon Gorge, you're going to want to sit down by a campfire and enjoy a nice hot meal. So tonight we're going to have a crack at a beef stew. Now, I've never made this before, so I'm going to be learning along with you guys as we cook this. It could be a complete disaster, but we'll see how we go. We're going to slow cook the meat, slow cook the veggies, put it on the fire and see how we go. Right, so first we're going to brown off this meat. A little bit of olive oil. Chuck that in there. So now we put it on some heat. Now you just want to brown this off. Chuck in the onions and garlic. can get a little bit soft. You want them to go a little bit clear. All right, a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste, about that much. I'm going to stir that in. Might go a little bit more, because why not? You just want to coat everything in a nice, rich tomato sauce. We're just going to coat this in a little bit of flour. So this is just to thicken it up. So now we're going to add in some beef stock. Now pretty much you want to just cover the meat. You want to make sure you've got a nice covering of liquid over your meat. Now I'll stop them there because I want to add in a little bit more liquid, and that's red wine. Let's do it. Now we give that a bit of a stir. Alright, so now we just put this sucker on the coals for a good hour, hour and a half. And we also put some coals on the top to make it act like a bit of an oven. Alright, so we found out we do not have a shovel. So we need to get some coals on top of the camp oven. So we're going to improvise, as you do when you're camping. And we're just going to use our trusty tongs to just shove them on in there. Ooh, that's hot. Alright, so now we're just going to have a little bit of a taste test, see if this meat is ready to go. Whoa, look at that. Alright, let's try some of this meat if we can get it out. Ooh, she feels tender. A little bit more to go. So now it's time to add in the veggies. Now you add these in about an hour or whenever the meat's kind of cooked through, you know, so you don't want to overcook your veggies. So just add that in. Beautiful. Stir them in. And they'll probably need another hour or so. So you always want to make sure that you've got enough liquid in your stew, otherwise it's not going to be a stew. So we need to add just a little bit more liquid into this. This ingredient is optional, so if you like a bit of chilli, chuck the chilli in. If you don't, skip this part. Bit of chilli. And now we wait. We wait another hour or so and see how we go. Alright, time to check it out. It's been a couple of hours. Oh, that looks pretty legit. Look at that. Oh, she's sticking a bit. Ooh. Alright. We'll add to the flavour. Let's give this a go. Now I know the meat's cooked, so I'll try some of these. Oh, look at that, that's just falling apart. Alright, that's good to go. Let's chuck in some rice and mangiare. And that's it for this episode, guys. If you did like it, please like, subscribe, comment down below. And now it's your turn to rip into your next adventure.